हिंदी हिंदी वाले कितने लोग हैं? अंग्रेजी वाले?
अंग्रेजी वाले
हाइब्रिड हो गया तो अंग्रेजी हिंदी दोनों चलेगा। ओके
यस सर
फाइन है।
यस सर
ओके so let me take you to the moon. Okay so I will tell you how we have gone to the moon, what we have done there, how we have gone to Mars, and then आगे जाके हम क्या करने वाले हैं। ओके आराम से बैठिए, एंजॉय करिए। और ये लाइट्स थोड़ा ऑफ कर सकते हैं इधर वाला, these lights on the stage so that people can see it better on the screen. ये वाला लाइट्स ऊपर वाला जो स्टेज पे आ रहा है, ये वाला लाइट्स दिस इज फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम। आप लोगों को मूवी देखने को मिलेगा तो थिएटर स्टैंड में बैठना पड़ेगा, करेक्ट? ओके सो as was just told to you that I am from Physical Research Laboratory, इसको हिंदी में आप भौतिक अनुसंधान प्रयोगशाला बोलते हैं, फिजिकल रिसर्च लैबोरेटरी, इन शॉर्ट PRL। इसको क्रेडल ऑफ स्पेस साइंस इन इंडिया बोला जाता है, क्योंकि इसी लेबोरेटरी से स्पेस साइंस का पूरा प्रोग्राम कंट्री का स्टार्ट हुआ। और इस लेबोरेटरी को स्थापित किया गया डॉक्टर विक्रम साराभाई द्वारा 1947। आधे बच्चे आपस में बात कर रहे हैं। Would you like to listen?
Yes sir
Then please don't talk to each other.
ओके सर
So 1947 11 नवंबर को इस इंस्टीट्यूट की स्थापना की गई, हमारी स्वतंत्रता के कुछ महीनों पश्चात। ओके और इसलिए PRL को क्रेडल ऑफ स्पेस रिसर्च स्पेस साइंस बोला जाता है। यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं कुछ लोगों को पहचान रहे हैं, अब्दुल कलाम जी को पहचान रहे हैं। So Abdul Kalam started working with Dr. Sarabhai in PRL. Then he was sent to Tumba, Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala to start the rocketry program. इस LED को बंद कर दीजिएगा प्लीज। So whether you talk about rocketry program, ballooning program, satellite program, everything started under the leadership of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai at PRL. इसीलिए PRL को क्रेडल ऑफ स्पेस रिसर्च बोलते हैं। और इसको इसरो जानते हैं?
यस सर
ISRO की मदर बोला जाता है। क्यों? क्योंकि इसरो की स्थापना हुई 1969 में, PRL की स्थापना हुई 1947। The first rocket launch, which took place in 1963, 21st of November, from Pune, carried experiment which was developed in PRL. So these are the 4 laboratories of PRL. You see here the main laboratory, ऊपर जो दिया है main campus. You are also seeing another campus which is in Ahmedabad, Nanded. But we also have laboratory in Udaipur, Udaipur Solar Observatory, जो आप ऊपर देख रहे हैं, middle of the Fateh Sagar Lake. तो आपको बोट से जाना पड़ता है ऑब्जर्वेशंस के लिए। और दूसरा ऑब्जर्वेटरी है माउंट आबू, both these are in Rajasthan. If you are interested, you can come and visit both these laboratories. PRL में जो रिसर्च होता है वो प्लानिटरी साइंस के अलावा सोलर फिजिक्स, एटमॉस्फेरिक साइंस, स्पेस साइंस, जियो साइंस, एटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूलर ऑप्टिकल फिजिक्स और थ्योरेटिकल फिजिक्स के केस में किया जाता है। आपने लोगो देख रहे हैं, इसका किसी को पहचान सकते हैं? एनी आइडिया? हैं? इधर से आप लोगों को दिखाई दे रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? ओके तो इसमें जो एक सर्कल है उसके अंदर सेंटर में एक डॉट लगा हुआ है, राइट? ये है सिंबल फॉर सन। और जो एक सर्कल है उसमें क्रॉस है बीच में, ये है सिंबल फॉर आर्क। एंड उसके बाद एक बड़ा सर्कल है और बीच में साइड्स में लाइंस, सेमी सर्कल्स, राइट? If you translate that, it means PRL research encompasses the Earth, the Sun, emerge in the fields and evolution, reaching from and to infinity, all that man, creativity and intellect can do. So that means the logo of PRL itself means What we are trying to study is sun and its impact on Earth, and not just, but also the whole universe. इसमें से किसी को पहचानते हैं? बताओ नाम बताओ।
APJ अब्दुल कलाम।
हैं? कलाम के अलावा? अब्दुल कलाम के अलावा किसी को जानते हैं? हैं? प्रोफेसर UR राव। और नाम लिखे हुए हैं बट पहचानते हैं कि नहीं? ये गोस्वामी, ओके। पढ़ के नहीं जानते हो कि नहीं? सो ये वो महारथी हैं जिन्होंने PRL से अपनी शिक्षा प्राप्त की। They all studied in PRL, they did their PhD in PRL, and then carried the motivation for the younger generations. So UR Rao is called as the satellite man of India. Abdul Kalam को rocket man of India बोला जाता है, right? Dr. Kasturi Rangan, हैं? Simon, science man, missile man कौन है? Okay, good. लेकिन कस्तूरी रंगन जी को क्या बोलते हैं? शांत। नई शिक्षा नीति, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी के जनक है वो, right? He is the one who started the new education policy. And then there are many others who have been now the directors or have been the directors of various things. अभी मैं न्यू सोलर सिस्टम की बात करूँ। ये वाला अंदर वाला लाइट ऑफ कर सकते हैं क्या? जो डायरेक्टली स्क्रीन पे आ रहा है, ये दो अंदर लाइट हैं। हम इसको न्यू सोलर सिस्टम क्यों बोलते हैं? क्योंकि प्लूटो is not considered as a classical planet. Pluto is considered as a dwarf planet. छोटा प्लैनेट मानते हैं। ड्राफ माने बोना। तो प्लूटो को बोना प्लैनेट करके हम लोग कहते हैं कि हमारे सोलर सिस्टम में 4 इनर प्लैनेट्स हैं and 4 आउटर प्लैनेट्स, right? So inner planets are small in size, they are called terrestrial planets, whereas outer planets are much bigger in size, they are called also gaseous or giant planets, right? And then we have small bodies like asteroids and comets also in the solar system. Now if you compare this 4 inner terrestrial planets, Earth and Venus both same size, Mars half, Mercury 1/3, right? But if you compare with the outer planets, Earth is number 5, right, in the size. But if you compare with Sun, where we are, small dot, right?
Sorry.
So that means Earth is very small compared to the size of the Sun. Almost 100 Earth can sit inside the Sun, right? And on this Earth you can imagine India, you can imagine Varanasi, you can imagine BHU, Swatanta Bhavan, and then yourself. How small we are with respect to the size of the Sun. Okay? Now, also if you look at the Sun and look at the sunspots, which are actually phenomena which happens on the Sun, the size of the Jupiter itself very small, right? So that means the processes happening on the Sun are very huge in size, which also affects the planet Earth. This is just to give you relative sizes of different objects in the solar system, including the planets. But if you see at the satellites, Ganymede किसका satellite है? Jupiter. It is the largest satellite. Ganymede जो है solar system का largest satellite है और satellite of Jupiter. Titan? Saturn. उसके बाद क्या है? Mercury. तो Mercury का size इन दोनों से छोटा है और अर्थ का जो मून है वो नंबर 5. So moon is the 5th largest satellite in the solar system. So we are going to talk about the moon, okay? Now I am going to take you to Germany. Chandrayaan 1 we have in 2008, followed by Chandrayaan 2 in 2019, followed by Chandrayaan 3 in 2023. Okay? The Chandrayaan 1 was also a very important mission for India because it was the first Indian planetary mission and the first Indian lunar mission, carrying 11 experiments on board, and 3 of them were actually going for the first time. You see here the whole spacecraft, and then you see it in the top, a small grey box. ऊपर देखा ना, grey color का box, which is called MIP, Moon Impact Probe, which was released after we reached 100-kilometer circular polar orbit. And that made MIP the first man-made object from India to land on the moon's south pole on 14th of November. 14th November to जानते हैं? What is it? Children's Day, right? So 14th November को इसरो ने MIP को मून की धरती पर उतारा और बच्चों को ये गिफ्ट किया. If you look at Chandrayaan-1, there are many science results which has come out, but the most important is discovery of water. Till that time, we are not knowing that water exists on the moon. Only Chandrayaan-1 mission of India ने बताया कि मून पर पानी है. मून पर पानी सतह पे है, सतह के नीचे है और सतह के ऊपर. यानी कि water existed on moon and was stored first by Chandrayaan-1. And there are a lot of science results which has come out, including the discovery of mini microsphere on the moon. मून पर वॉल्केनिक एक्टिविटी हो रही है, टेक्टोनिक एक्टिविटी हो रही है, यानी कि मून एक जीवित प्लैनेट है. Okay? And a lot of science which has come out are there in many journals, or pages like Science, VR, and Current Science. The more than 250 scientific publications which has come out from this mission. Oops, what happened? Okay. Now, how the moon goes around the Earth, you are able to see it here, right? कितना टाइम लगता है मून को घूमने में? 27 days, right? So 27 days में वो मून जो है पृथ्वी का एक चक्कर लगाता है, right? But if you look at this, we are also seeing a small disturbance which is caused by Earth because of the presence of the magnetosphere. So 1/3 of its time, almost like 8 days, the moon is passing through the Earth's magnetic tail, which you see over here. Rest of the time it is in the pure solar wind. That means moon is looking at different plasma which is coming from the sun. This is the movie made from the Chandrayaan-1 periscope camera, and this is how the surface of the moon looks like. All these white patches you see are nothing but craters. So मून पर बहुत सारे craters हैं, बहुत सारे धब्बे हैं, and moon is actually full of craters of all dimensions, from meters to kilometers to 10 to 100 to thousands of kilometers. Crater के अंदर crater, crater के बाहर crater, इधर crater, उधर crater, जिधर देखो उधर crater ही crater, right? On all this, what you are seeing, white patches are nothing but craters. So moon को कभी भी किसी चंद्रमुखी के फेस से नहीं कंपेयर करते. Okay? Now this simple surface is bombarded by solar wind which is coming from the sun, which is coming at a supersonic speed of 400 km/s. And we are all assuming that get dried off or get deposited on the surface. And this is a simple picture which is coming earlier before the Chandrayaan-1. But now the picture is complicated like this. That means there is a lot of processes. बहुत सारे प्रक्रियाएं हो रही हैं मून की सतह पर जो आपको दिखती नहीं है. And the Chandrayaan-1 mission experiment called SARA has given us a lot of information about the processes happening on the sun. There was a ESA press release which told hydrogen can actually be used to study the moon. Skip all this. Let us go to moon, Mars. Mangalyaan. Mangalyaan का नाम सुना? कितने लोगों ने सुना है नाम? नाम ही सुना कि जानते हैं क्या हुआ? जानते हैं? मंगलयान को क्या बोलते हैं? मार्स ऑर्बिटर मिशन या फिर मॉम. मॉम माने?
ऑर्बिटर मिशन.
जानते हैं मॉम किसको बोलते हैं? मम्मी को. हमने मम्मी को मार्स पे भेज दिया, हैं? So this mission was also very important mission because we started this mission about in 2008, very soon after the Chandrayaan-1 mission launch. And we had the actual launch on 5th of November 2013, and after 10 months, 10 महीने के ट्रैवल के बाद हम लोग मार्स पर पहुंचे, which made India the first country in the world to have the successful insertion of an orbiter around the Mars via first. ओके, भारत जो है विश्व का पहला ऐसा देश बना जिसने मंगल पर अपनी ऑर्बिटर को स्थापित किया। ये मिशन 6 मंथ्स का ड्यूरेशन का था, बट इसने कितने 8 साल तक था। 6 महीने का मिशन था, बट 8 साल तक था। ओके, और if you look at this, these are experiments, so they are all setting at different sites. यहाँ पे बैठा गया है क्यों? क्योंकि उसको उस प्रकार का कार्य करना है। This is the kind of images we got from Mars. The whole disk, ऊपर का North Pole, नीचे South Pole. So Mars has season like Earth, but it's much more dramatic. You see here, the North Pole is completely frozen. It is full of ice, right? So मंगल पर जो सीजन्स हैं वो बहुत ड्रामेटिक हैं, and that's why you are seeing the North Pole completely frozen, and also the Phobos and Deimos, the two small satellites of Mars, they are imaged by
सुन लो बाबू उधर स्क्रीन को बताना तुम्हारा
तू बना नोट भेज दे। अब लिखने में नहीं कर रहा। ये बेटर है, कब से कितना हो जाएगा।
Okay, so these are two small satellites, Phobos and Deimos, and we also saw this kind of big valleys, which is called Valleys of Marianas. It is bigger than the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon जानते हैं?
दी
US में?
एक्सक्यूज मी दी
This is the biggest canyon in the solar in the land Earth, but Mars has much bigger
ओके
canyon.
ठीक
And you can see it much clear at some point of time, but it's completely cloud and dust covered at different seasons. Also, we have seen valleys like this. This is called Mangla Valley. It tells that water has flowed or some fluid has flowed. Very clear signature of flow of water or a fluid on Mars in the ancient times, which is very clearly telling that probably Mars has water in the past. And clouds. तो मार्स पर भी क्लाउड्स हैं जैसे प्लैनेट अर्थ पर हैं, and they are all getting formed across the hills which is called moons. I will skip this, and a lot of science has come out, including my instrument called Venka, which has told us that Mars atmosphere is CO2 dominated, but जैसे जैसे हम ऊपर जाते हैं तो वो ऑक्सीजन डोमिनेटेड हो जाता है, और ये कब होता है? करीब 250 किलोमीटर ऊपर जाने पर आपको ऑक्सीजन डोमिनेटेड एटमॉस्फेयर मिलता है। We'll skip this, and now come to Chandrayaan 2 mission. Chandrayaan 2 mission was much more complex and complicated than Chandrayaan 1. Why? Because it was a Vikram lander, and inside the Vikram lander was the Pragyan rover. You all know what happened on 7th of September 2019. We could not land properly. We reached almost very close to the surface. It happened early morning at 2:30 a.m. on 7th of September. But the orbiter, with its 8 experiments on board, is still in orbit around the moon. Okay? So Chandrayaan 2 orbiter is still working around the moon continuously, even now. The instrument called OHRC, Optical High Resolution Camera, was the one which has provided us information of resolutions of almost like 1 feet from 100 kilometers. And this is the one which was used to decide the landing site for the Chandrayaan 3 mission. Chandrayaan 3 mission जानते हैं? So Chandrayaan 3 mission की landing site was different than the Chandrayaan 2 mission, and this instrument provides us the information about that. A lot of other science has come out from this mission also. I will skip some of them. LLS SAR, for example, it gives you information on the surface, but beneath the surface up to few meters. मून की सतह के नीचे क्या है पता करने के लिए हम लोग सिंथेटिक अपर्चर रडार और S-band को यूज करते हैं. And a lot of other science instruments are there which are telling us information about the hydration, that is water distribution on the surface, about the elemental distribution, and the exosphere, which is, for example, here we are seeing the argon distribution in the